Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting closer to you, buddy.
All right, buddy.
What's
that?
Let's hug up. Don't touch me.
Hey, I saw you guys in that Trump supporter video. You guys, Phat Pat sat directly on the balls of Fain over there. Okay.
No,
he said opposite.
He sat on my balls.
I sat on his balls, but I didn't think about it. I'm an actor. I'm an actor, dude. I'm a fucking actor, and I take my profession seriously. And I was just sitting down. He's the one who made it weird.
I'm method. I must make it weird so it feels real.
What up, heathens? If you guys don't know these two, they are poisoning the well. That is Phat Pat and Fain. If you guys don't watch them, you should be. They are a very awesome channel here on YouTube. Links are down below. Definitely go subscribe to them right now. You don't even have to watch this interview. Just go and subscribe now because they are pretty awesome.
You just misled everyone into thinking maybe we're a channel similar to yours where you could learn something.
No, there's no facts on ours. It's just goofy shit.
It's entertainment. I mean, you guys are really entertaining. I mean, you guys got that great Marina Joyce one, and then you got the Leafy Here drinking game.
Oh, yes. Oh, YouTube.
Well, we were waiting for Fierstein to give us another real good video to make fun of.
Yeah, but he's been so
So I think after the Christmas Cups last year, he's been really walking a tightrope. He's
yeah.
That abortion coffee got really embarrassing.
I'm going to play it cool.
Yeah, after the Christmas Cup last year, I mean, really, you haven't heard anything out of Fierstein. I mean, at all.
Well, that was because our channel started off as being purely a mockery of religion, or at least religious right, and because we weren't smart enough to debunk, and we weren't going to do the homework that requires to have enough facts. And I was like, that's a lot of work. I was like, let those guys let skeptic and logic go. They can go through all that and make sense about all of it. I was like, but we'll just make fun of the whole damn thing. So when we started the channel, that was really the basis, that we were just going to find crazy religious nutbags. Because at the moment, that was right when gay marriage got approved, and all the religious nutbags were going ape shit online. So we're like, we have to make a video, I guess. So we did, and it went pretty well, I guess. And then we just kept doing it, and then it was like the community stopped giving a shit about religion, or as far as Christianity was concerned. It was all got to be Islam now. I was like, oh man, I have to learn another religion to make fun of it. I was
got time for that. I got to read the Quran. That shit.
Yeah, I was going back to homework again. I was like, I already know all this shit about religion. I had to sit through that crap. But I was like, Quran. I was like, I'm not reading that. I was like, that's annoying. Man. So then we just started being critical of everything on YouTube. Anything that was going on that was just silly or stupid or pop culture, that's what we went towards, until Fierstein can give us that good juice we need again.
Yeah, give us that sweet atheism juice.
Vigilant Christian Mario can fly off the handle. That'd be great.
Yeah, but man, that guy's cool and collected now.
I know, that's so not cool. You can't react to a cool, collected guy.
Nobody's even heard of Venom Fang X anymore.
Who?
I know, that's what I'm talking about. I don't even know all these new people, and some of them are smart, and I don't like it.
Well, no. You see, with the Vigilant Christian, recently he did put out a Big Bang is false, evolution is false type video. And I had a pretty good response to that. It was I compared it to basically he thinks that there's this big explosion, and then all of a sudden cows and trees and cars and babies are appearing out of nowhere, and and then there's Snoop Dogg in the corner, and he's like, smoke weed every day, and that whole thing going on. So, but I think with Mario, the thing is that he's gone so crazy that everybody's like, oh, that's just fucking Mario.
Yeah,
that's just crazy.
Yeah, exactly. He jumped a shark, and it just got weird.
Yeah, he blew it. But you know what? You did one of my favorite guys. You posted that video, I think, today. The guy that looks like Santa Claus.
Ed Wellington. Yeah.
Ed Wellington, yes. I love that guy. And I was thinking about what we're going to do about Christmas. And he is the grumpiest Santa Claus ever.
We were possibly going to do another Nana Diana one, which if any of y'all that are watching this have not seen that video yet, you should definitely check out our last.
That was it, Diana Cooper.
Diana Cooper. She's kind of like this, like weird, abstract religion and spiritual.
She's made up her own religion.
It's so crazy. And last year, I thought we made a really funny video on it, but we were thinking about bringing her back and doing a funny video with her just because.
Yeah, she's really good, man. You should check her out too, man. She's Diana Connor. Like, Jesus is a character, but he's only like one of 12 masters.
Masters.
Yeah. Only one of 12. Cthulhu's a master. Almost all the major religions are represented in the master. That's how she pulls it all together. And she sees, I know the whole thing. Everybody's only got part of the story, but I have the whole fucking story.
That way she can piss off everyone or no one.
That's right. She does a really good job. And she's such a sweet old lady.
She's very matronly looking.
She is very matronly.
Looks like everybody's grandma.
Yeah, and you don't want to be mean to her. As a matter of fact, I felt bad like when people watched our video and then they went to her video and left mean comments. And I was like, no, don't be mean to my Nana. Damn. She don't know no better.
Well, I'd say that's just the consequence of the internet. I mean, people are just going to be shitty no matter what.
Exactly.
What the interview is about today, though, is y'all's experience with religion. And I know that you guys said that originally that you had started the channel to kind of shit on religion a little bit. But I'm wondering, where did you guys start out with religion? Either one of you guys want to go first. It doesn't matter.
Well, I was born to a Catholic vagina, and that quickly roped me into the whole Catholic thing. It started really early. I mean, as early as I can remember, in Catholicism, and from the time I was old enough, here we go, till I was 18, I was an altar boy. So man, I was in the church all the time. Nobody touched me, dude.
Is that why you love the church?
I can feel you. I stayed till 18, and then I was too old. Yeah, I lost the sexiness.
You knew you weren't going to get touched at that point. You're like, I'm out.
Yeah,
now.
I'm like, fucking just forget it, man. The priest's never going to touch me at 18. What's the fun in that? So I was born into it, and it's very strong in my life, to the point where I just last weekend was in Florida visiting my family, and I went to church. And
do they know? Does your family know you're an atheist?
No. No, I'm not. I'm gonna let my mom die thinking.
So you're still in the closet.
That's correct. I don't know. If she had a better internet connection, I might be fucked. But she doesn't, thank God. But yeah, just last weekend, I'm in there and I'm doing the stand up, the kneel down, and everything. Except they changed all the fucking lyrics. I don't know if there's any Catholics or former Catholics, but if you've been out of the Catholic Church for a while, are you Catholic too? They changed the words. Have you been?
No.
There's no more of that, like, peace be with you, and also with you. No, that shit's been cut. Now it's like, he says, peace be with you, and everybody in the church says, and also with your spirit. And I'm like, and also with you. Oh.
They can tell you have been in church.
When did the lyrics change?
That's how they find the people that are lying.
Dude, I fucked it up. They changed so many lines. All the lines during, when they're preparing the body and blood of Jesus, and all the way up, through that whole communion thing. Like, so many lines have changed that I couldn't even think it anymore. And the priest on my way out was like, hey, man, hope you'll come back. I was like, God damn it, you saw me blowing the lines, didn't you? You know I'm a shitty Catholic. Jesus.
So Fain, I know exactly why it changed. I know exactly why.
Really?
May the force be with you.
Are you serious?
That they knew that if they shoehorned in the Holy Trilogy, they could get more support.
Look, they're like,
no. Just think about it. What's your natural response as a Catholic? What's the natural response when you hear "May the Force be with you"?
I want to say it also with you.
Yeah, right. You want to get. I guess,
but then I would be wrong. I should be saying, and also with your spirit.
So that's them, because Star Wars is the devil?
Look, no, it's just because
it's the
Star
devil.
Wars disproves God because this happened a long, long time ago, and there was no mention of J-Boy coming out.
Yeah, well, none of their souls were saved. They were all doing that whole war, and none of it mattered because they were tainted with original sin.
So all those poor stormtroopers died, and they're just dead.
Yep, they just go to hell.
Now I'm depressed again.
Yeah, but so anyway, I've got all the Catholic hang-ups, and I've got the guilt. I feel it still to this day.
That's chlamydia.
Sometimes I feel myself, I will fucking, like, when I really need it, dude. When I'm really down, it's up against the wall. I gotta fucking make something happen, and I will still give that little fucking pussy prayer.
Like, hey,
oh man, I will start believing in you again if you give me one good sign, and this is it. This is your chance, and he fucks that shit up every time. Oh, God damn it.
Well, thanks for having us on the show because you got him cranked up now.
Sorry, now I'm all fucking pissed off. I'm like sweaty. I feel a little sweaty. The guy makes me mad.
So Fain, like, were you like as a kid, like, were you pretty heavily involved in church at all,
yes.
or were you not?
Yes, I was heavily involved in the church, and I mean, I sat up there by the priest all the time, and yeah, man, I was heavily involved in the church, and then when I went to 8th grade, I got sent to a non-denominational Christian school, which was a mistake. But that's actually where I got sent there, and 4th period every day was Bible class, so it was an hour long of Bible. And then they made a mistake. And I remember my 8th grade, right off the bat, the first class I'm in, he like introduces and starts going through Genesis.
Oh,
and
that's a good one.
Yeah, and I popped off right off the bat about the land of Nod. The land of Nod. Mm-hmm. Yes, because Cain killed his brother and got sent off to the land of Nod, where he found a wife and did a lot of fucking. Now, what I wanted, I had a real problem with that. I was like, whoa. We have never heard of these people. And I was also the least, the least knowledgeable about the Bible because I went to Catholic church. Every Sunday around the year, they have the same verses. They will read just that verse. Then they will talk about that verse. And it's the same. All 52 weeks of the year.
You're only hitting a few.
I'm only hitting the
chapters,
high notes, dude. Yeah. They hit you on the stuff they want you to see.
Cliff notes of the Bible.
That's right. You never go through the innards of the thing. But, man, I got in some trouble for even bringing this up because the teacher didn't have a good answer. All you had to do was have a good answer. Just have some kind of answer, and he didn't really have one.
Couldn't stump a kid?
He's trying to make shit up about the land of Nod and who these people were and how they got there. He's just making shit up. And I'm in the 8th grade. I could smell a fucking rat. Man, it wasn't good. So I fucking went home. And I got there was a Bible there, a Catholic Bible there, and I read that whole thing, including all the banned books from the King James, which are the fun ones, by the way. Hollis, Song of Solomon, that fucking guy, he was a player. And so I started reading the fucking Bible, and then I thought, hey, Bible class is a good place to talk this shit out.
No, it's not therapy.
That's a bad idea, huh?
No, it didn't work out. I ended up, man, I got in trouble a lot, and I got a lot of spankings. They had a paddle.
By the priest? Or the school teacher?
By the teacher, yeah. Well, but they send you to see the principal, Mr. Stout. He was the guy who played softball, so he had the fucking arm. Dude, he would drop you. It was not a public school spanking. And he had this paddle, dude, and it was engraved. And I remember it said Ephesians, but I don't remember the verse number. But it was the spare the rod, spoil the child verse.
When you looked at it in the mirror when it was imprinted on your butt, you could see what it was.
Oh, you clearly saw the script of it. But the thing is, man, the first time he hit me with that, I've been paddled in public school many a time. No big deal. He dropped me, and I was begging. I was like, make it one. We're good at one. I've learned my lessons. Jesus is Lord. Holy shit, don't hit me with that fucking thing again. Mr. Stout, if you're out there, that was the main thing to do, buddy. You didn't have to swing it that hard, dude. I'm in the 8th grade. You're a big, strong man. Come on. Damn. But yeah, I went to school for 2 years, and that pretty much etched it, man. You know, I got suspended for 3 days because I had a little Dungeons and Dragons pewter character that you probably wouldn't know this because you were like cool as a kid or something. Don't look at me. But they make these little fucking like pewter statues, and it was a little elf.
I got one.
Okay, it was an elf, and he was in a stump, and I had painted it, you know, and I thought it looked pretty cool, and I had it with me. And they found it, and apparently that was a tool of a devil and all this shit, and I got suspended, and then my parents wanted to...
Wait, Dungeons & Dragons is the devil?
Oh, yeah. My parents went then, after talking with Mr. Stout, went and threw away my Fain folio, my fucking monster manual, all my fucking everything, dude.
No, I'm getting mad.
I know,
so
man.
Fucked up.
No, I didn't even have 6-sided dice. Like, we had to play Parcheesi. Why do I always go to Parcheesi? It's not Parcheesi. Don't play that with us. I had to play Yahtzee with, like, sticks. And like corks, because you couldn't have, there was no dice left in my motherfucking house after that was done. Mr. Stout told them that was it. Gary Gygax, prophet of Satan. And sure enough, they were right. I saw the last Dungeons and Dragons movie. They were right all along. That is not the way.
Huh?
But
Jesus
that's
Christ.
that's basically when I stopped. I kept going to Catholic church because of the guilt, but after that I couldn't believe it anymore. I couldn't believe any of those things. It felt like they were making up the rules. How old were you
when you were in like 8th grade then?
However many old an 8th grader is.
That would be like about like 13 or 14, I think, because 14, 15 is when you're in 9th grade.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But after that, I just pretended I couldn't swallow it anymore. It just didn't make sense. I had too many questions.
Are we not doing phrasing?
Yeah, but I say altar boy 10 minutes ago, and then I say swallow it. Just shut up. Why don't you tell your story? Tell your big story, Mr. Theist.
My dad is an atheist. I made it really easy to be atheist. No, I was raised in the Episcopalian church, which is like Catholic light. There was no real commitment in that. Are you going to fucking eat M&M's through my story?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, I was raised going to this, Episcopalian church. I was confirmed and all that shit, and I was going through learning all the prayers, and I was like 7 or 8 when I came home one day, because my dad never went to church with us. And I came home one day, and I looked at my dad, and I was like, because I think we were going through some of the Genesis shit, and I was like, I came home, and I said, Dad, and I was trying to talk to him about religion. My dad, I could tell, didn't want to talk about it, because it was kind of like, I'm guessing my mom wanted to raise me in the church, so he basically was just going to shut up and just like, whatever, let me watch my Formula One races on Sunday, and you go fuck off with the kids, I don't care. So I came home and I said, is it wrong if I don't believe in Jesus? Like, at 7, I was just like, this just seems really fucking stupid. Like, the whole story, at 7, I was just like, nah. And then he just goes, no, that's totally fine. Not believing in Jesus. Look, the story makes no sense. At that point, I'm like, all right, so do I still have to go to church? Yes, it'll make your mom happy, and that's really more important than God. I had to go till I was like 15. My mom made me stay in the church till I was 15, and at 16 I was allowed to make my decision. And you could just see, rooster tails off my back of my truck. 16 peeling out of there like, nope.
Well, she must feel bad. Like, she put you through all that basic training, and she watches our videos. She was in one.
Yeah.
She must feel really bad about what she taught you.
She doesn't go to church now. She's not still in. Like, I guess she just thought because she was raised that maybe she should do that and give me the,